Hi, this is Dubiss Forex Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Today is 17th of July 2023. Alright, if you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy, and ensure you also like this video. Please, if you have been watching our videos previously and you're not subscribed, you did not subscribe to this channel, you're not doing well. Please subscribe to this channel, and please let us have your comments at the comment section. Want to know how you feel about our analysis. Also, those that have been using our analysis and then getting entry point and taking trades, please comment. Let's see how you have been benefiting from this analysis. Okay, so let's start with XAU USD, which is gold. We shall like to start with gold. I want to see how gold fared last week and also what we're anticipating in the market this week. Of course, we are going to do the same for all the pairs we are going to analyze today. Right, we are going to let you know how it fared last week and what we are expecting in the market this week. So XAU USD last week, remember we told you that markets, let me zoom in also, we told you that markets should respect this particular place and move down. We are believing that gold should fall last week, but unfortunately we saw that gold tried to break here. All right, so but we didn't lose that last week on gold because I didn't send the trade to our paid group, and that's why we say join us, join our paid group so that you get entry points. Once we see confirmation, we know when to shoot. Okay, not that we don't lose trade, we can lose trade. All right, so but most time we win our trades. So this week, last week we had some stop loss. All right, I think about 3 stop loss because some didn't work as analyzed. But let's see gold break here and try to move up. If you check very well, you see that where gold is right now is still a resistance. Look at it, look at this point and look at this point. So if you take this and drop it here and then look at it again and drop it here, in fact it will even look as if it's a head and shoulder self. Look at it and look at this here, look at the points. You know, we have been bearish on gold since gold made this high. We started selling gold, and this is daily time frame. All right, we started selling gold from this point, and immediately it breaks here. We're anticipating that it will just respect it and move down, but it had other plans. It broke it last week, and where we are right now, we are still bearish on gold. We sold last week, I think around Thursday of yes, and we made 100 pips. Yes, we started selling from 1963, and we made 100 pips because gold moved till 1951. All right, but we made 100 pips because our TP2 was 1953. So right now gold is around 1954, and we are looking at it that gold will still move down. So let's delete these other ones, or this one have passed, so that you can see our new analysis. Okay, all right, so this is where we are right now. We are believing that gold should move down from here where it is now. That gold should move down also, and I'm also seeing a harmonic. If you look very well, all right, if you look very well, you see that there is also a harmonic. Look at it. Let me get my triangle and show you. There's a harmonic, and that is from here. X A S A B. Look at the harmonic. C. This is the D point. All right, so let's see how this harmonic will play. So we are still believing that gold should move down. All right, but of course gold will not just move from here to this point. So if it gets to this point, you should be looking for a way to book your profit. If you get to this point, yes, if you get to this point, you should be looking for a way to book your profit. So that's around in fact, me, I'm trying to see if I can book profit around 1940 and 1930. It's around 1930 I'm looking at first. So you should look for profit also, to book your profit around here first, right? Before is when here is also broken, before we see good dancing down up to this point, right? So we are still bearish on good for this week under review. Sorry, not under. Yes, this week we are trying to see how the market will play. So we are still bearish on good. So let's go to EuroCAD. EuroCAD also, look at it. Like I said, some of the analysis last week didn't work as analyzed, and of course we always tell you it's just our bias. We look at the market, and then at the end of the day we'll see how the market plays if you respect those zones. Supply and demand zone, or support and resistance, it can be broken. Previous support can be broken and it becomes a resistance, right? Or previous resistance can be broken and it becomes a support. So that is how it is. So eventually EuroCAD, which we started selling from this point to this point, and when it got to this point we started buying, but when we got here we asked you to exit from this point, that market's supposed to respect here and then move down. But eventually you can see that here was not respected, it was broken. So as far as here is broken now, so let's show you a new analysis for this. All right, because this didn't play very well as it ought to. So we are seeing now maybe this thing has to touch this point to form a double top, right? From this point, then maybe from here market should also go down from here. So this is a new analysis, right? From this point, so market should go down from here. So of course, if you really want to get the entry point, you need to join our paid group. So it can get to that point and it will still break it. So what we do is to look for price action around this place, because here is a resistance, here is a supply zone, right? So once this instrument get to this point, it should respect here and then go down. So but we also need to wait for confirmation, at least on a daily time frame, to see that there's a rejection at this point before you now enter your market. So join our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Then you can also see some of our free trades that we send there. So join our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. So this is analysis for EuroCAD for this week. So we are believing that this trade that is moving up should move higher, then touching this point, from this point then it will fall again. So of course this divergence, you can see that it have already played from this point to this point. This MACD was making lower lows here while price was making high. That is moving average divergence convergence. All right, so let's delete it because it has finished its job. So this is a new analysis for EuroCAD. So let's go to USD CHF. USD CHF also didn't play very well as we anticipated last week. So this was the one that we lost. We lost like almost 2 trades that was sent, or even 3. Hit a stop loss. So USD CHF broke all these places, and look at where the price is right now. So we are believing that price should still bounce from this point where it is right now. All right, at least to retest these points, to now go up, to now retest here as a resistance. So these are our new analysis for USD CHF. That's price should bounce from where the price is currently, so you can take your entry point. Last week it didn't play well, so let's see if it will give us back the pips that it took last week. All right, so where we are to exit is at this point. So this is where we are to exit now, because this is a major, so this is a major resistance. It was broken last week, so market should go back to try to retest this point, and then before maybe to continue to go down. So at the moment, USD CHF is a buy where it is, and you can see that on Friday market tried to dollar. This is actually following dollar. All right, so if dollar is falling, USD CHF will be falling. So if dollar is rising, USD CHF will be buying. It's just like Euro USD. If dollar is rising, Euro USD will be falling. If dollar is falling, dollar index is falling, then Euro USD will be rising. So at the moment, USD CHF should rise because we're expecting dollar to rise this week, more especially today and tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, dollar should rise. Okay, so let's go to AUD USD. AUD USD played well, perfectly as analyzed. All right, this one did very well because we told you that it will move up from this point. And remember, we told you from this point you can buy AUD USD. And last week I told you, for those that couldn't get the entry, you could wait for price either to touch here and then you could sell, or this point. This is what we draw last week. This is what we draw last week. And as if I know that it's going to break here. So, because this is where I was expecting price to get to. So, and at the end of the day, it get to this point and it formed a double top. Let me open it more so that you see. So this is like a double top, all right, double top, and it started falling. So all right, let's delete all the old ones. So this week, let's use this one. This week I'm now expecting price having touched here and it formed as a double top. So I'm expecting price now to continue to fall from this point. All right, from this point I'm expecting price to fall from this point where price have respected here as a resistance. So here is a supply zone. So AUD USD is going to fly down from this point. So AUD USD is going to fly down from this point. So we're expecting price to move down from this point, and then of course if yours it's already touched here, so we want it to break here. So I'm probably get down to this point. This way we want it to get down up to this point. Right, these are new analysis for AUD USD. So price will go down. So congratulations for those that were able to hold on to this trade from this point. Look at where we started buying up to this point. That's 300 pips. Then congratulations to those that took that trade. Right now it's time to sell AUD USD. All right, there's a place I normally check to see currencies that are weak and that are strong. I have an indicator that showed me that. So last week AUD and NZD was the highest performer. They were very strong. All right, but this week you can see that USD is trying to be strong. Euro, JPY has been trying to strong even last week also, but the strongest pair that performed very well was NZD and AUD. And this week you can see that they are showing weakness already, though market just opened, but we are still believing that AUD USD should go down more from this point. All right, so NZD USD, same thing. NZD USD did well, and we're buying NZD USD even in our paid group, and we scoop a whole 250 pips. Let me show you where we started buying. Look at even those that followed us on this place. Look at it. This is 300 pips, but our TP5 is 250 pips. So we made 250 pips on our paid group. So those people that watched these previous videos and then joined the trade made around 300 pips. Congratulations to those that took that trade. Remember, I draw these harmonics and we started buying when I told you that this is C points, but for those that missed the entry, that you wait for D point, which is around here. All right, so price tried to move up this point. Look at it, try to do as if you want to break it, but eventually it was rejected. Let me open it more so that you see it. It was rejected, and you can see that price is already going down. So this week we're expecting price to move down from this point. So this is our expectation in the market, that market should move down from this point. So congratulations to all those once again that entered the trade for a buy. So right now it's time to sell NZD USD. Time to sell, so you can take your entry point if you are just seeing this video. That's why you need to watch our analysis every week. Ensure you watch so that you know how we are seeing the market, and then what we're expecting in the market, and the direction of the market. Once you get the direction, then you can go to lower time frame and look for entry point and look for price action and take your entry. Remember, we always talk about top down analysis, where you go to the higher time frame. You can even go as high as weekly and monthly. Maybe from next week we'll be looking at monthly as well, and weekly, and then before coming down to daily. All right, we just want to ensure that we finish this analysis within 20 to 30 minutes. That's why I don't like going to monthly to show people, but already from this daily also you can see that it's working very well from daily, how we feel that markets, the direction the market is going on daily time frame. So let's go to NZD, Euro USD rather. Euro USD, remember we have not been trading Euro USD because I told you that where the price is, price need to give us a good entry point so that we can risk less, and then we're anticipating that price should start going down here at this point, where you can see here was broken. All right, so that's why we draw this. We told you that price, when it was coming down here, we're believing that price should touch it before going up, but it didn't get here and it was going up. And we told you that anything around here you can sell. So last week on Friday we started selling, though we are still running on loss, but where price is right now, price will go down because we are believing that dollar should go down. So if you are just seeing this analysis, congratulations to you, because this Euro USD is good for a sell. So this week, more especially today and tomorrow, I'm seeing Euro USD falling, so you can take your entry at this point. Look at it, 1.1225. that is where the price is currently at this time. I'm making this analysis, price around 1.1225. so from here we are selling Euro USD, right? We are believing that price should go down from there. All right, so let's delete previous ones and then just hold on to our analysis for this week. So where price is, I'll just leave only that point. I believe in that price should go down from there. All right, so take your entry points and then let's write it down. Let's write this down. All right, let's write it down. And mind you, let me draw a trend line so that you know. Let's just draw this particular one. Let's draw this particular one. All right, so that you will know when to book your profits. Let me draw the line, because price should come down. Okay, you can see the channel. This is the channel. All right, this is the channel. All right, so we are expecting price to move down, and then this anything around, let me extend this, anything around this channel, this is where we are expecting price to get to before it start rising, right? So on daily time frame, so you can see that it's good to take entry. And then once, if you want to stay, once the your trade go into profits 50 pips and above, please move your stop loss to entry points. Let's write it down, right? Let's write Euro USD down. The same thing with GB USD. All right, GB USD, all right, didn't also play well as analyzed last week, but we are seeing a good sell from this point where price is. All right, so we could also still draw a line so that you know the channel. You can see this is the channel, this is the channel, so that you can know where to book your profits. So when you get entry point and the trade is moving your direction, don't be in a hurry to run out from the trade, for goodness sake. A lot of people, even some that are my paid group, they'll be waiting for me to give them trade every day. It's not every day you see a setup, a good setup. You can wait for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, even weeks to get a good entry point. And once you get good entry point, don't run away. So Euro GBP USD is a good entry point we have seen here. So let us wait and grab all the profits. So I'm expecting price to get to this particular channel here that I've drawn, yeah, right? So this is my trend line, right? This about trend line analysis. Let me tell you, it's working very well, although you need to use other things to confirm. So at the moment, for me, GBP USD is good for a sell, and I will wait to get it to this point. This week we are going to have on Friday we are going to have free webinar. Please join. Remember that this analysis we are doing is sponsored by FBX, our broker FBS. So they are the ones sponsoring this analysis. So please join join for that free webinar on Friday. Nigerian time is 7 p.m. this Friday, 21st of July, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. You can chat me at Dubiss1, all right, to get the link. Is via Zoom. We are going to have that webinar. If you also check us Facebook page, Dubiss Forex Academy, you will see the link to join. So let's go to USD/JPY. USD/JPY did very well. I told you that it will go down. You know, we missed entry for this USD/JPY. I was angry when I saw this trade move down even up to this zone here. You know, we marked all the zones, all the key levels, we marked them out, and the price touched this particular level without us. I was angry because I missed the entry point by around 40 pips or so, and it moved down. This is massive for those of us that are aggressive trader that took entry that day. From this point, that's over 700 pips made. Wow, I missed the 700 pips, but it's all right. But where price is right now is to move up from there. So new analysis right now is price is to bounce here. So that place is an entry point. If you're looking for a way to trade USD/JPY, then you should be buying at this point. Alright, don't sell again. Even though here may be broken to come down to this point, but I'm not seeing it happening. So what I'm seeing that is most likely going to play out is this other one. Look at the channel. Let me draw it so that you see the channel, the trend line. Alright, today we are doing more of trend line channel. Look at the channel, the price is moving. So it have gotten to this point. So it's natural that price should just move up from this point back. Alright, back to this channel up here. So this is what we should be expecting from the market. Price to bounce from there, going back to this channel, right? This line. So this is analysis for USD/JPY. So congratulations once again to those that enjoyed those profits. Euro, USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. Alright, USD CAD. We didn't trade USD CAD last week because I told you price need to really let us understand where it wants to go. So there was no good entry point last week so for USD CAD, and we didn't trade it. But based on analysis, USD CAD, actually the second scenario played well, which is from this point when I told you that price was coming down, it could actually go down more to 10 cents. So it went down, and this is where he's holding it. It didn't touch this particular zone. This particular one, it respected this zone, and price is moving up. So USD CAD at the moment, I'm not seeing a good trade, though. What I'm seeing for those that like to trade USD CAD, price could continue up at least to give us a W shape, which is XAU, which is a harmonics. Right, price could give us harmonics. price could reverse harmonics here. So this is what we are seeing. All right, price could just continue to grind up to give us a good harmonics pattern. So that is it for USD card. So let's go to let's go to Euro GBP. Euro GBP, wow, this one Euro GBP tried to break here. So this is what we call first breakout. It couldn't happen, and price is still here. So Euro GBP is still good for a buy. So if you're a fan of Euro GBP, so if you should be buying Euro GBP. So here is still respecting, price is still respecting here. So price should still go more up from that place. The same thing, GBP CHF. Remember that GBP CHF, we didn't trade GBP CHF because it was price was still consolidating around here. Say we need to know whether price wants to break down further before going up. So, but I tried to buy it last week, and eventually it went down and hit stop loss. So that is in our paid group. All right, but I didn't ask people to buy or sell GBP CHF last week. So, but for this week, where price is, I think we better stay out of GBP CHF. Rather, you can look for GBP JPY. Last week we grabbed our 250 pips from this market in our paid group, and those that watch our video also made massive profit because they made over 400 pips from GBP JPY. So price will still move down. This week I'm gonna sell GBP JPY again. Once I watch and see a good entry point on a lower time frame, I'll still sell GBP JPY because price need to go down to 38.2 retracement of Fibonacci, and then 50.0 and probably 61.8. So GBP JPY buyer still remain the same. Sell GBP JPY. Euro JPY. Wow, look at our analysis. Remember I told you trend line works. So look at where price got to this trend line and it respected it. Now what price will be looking for is how to break this trend line. Remember last week I told you, from last 2 weeks I told you sell Euro JPY. Let's see how many pips that people made from Euro JPY. People made over 400 pips. We made 400 pips. Yes, people made more than 450 pips. In our paid group, we closed our profit with 400 pips. So it touched this trend line, and what price could do this week is, like, as it tried, either move up, maybe around here, from there fall off from this particular place, and price could now try to fall, right, to break this trend line, because trend line can also be broken. So it has respected it. As it touched there, respected it and move up. So from here it should be looking for opportunities to break it once again. All right, so CHF JPY, same thing. We made profits on CHF JPY because price moved down from where I told you that price should go down. See, this is over 300 pips. Now let me show you something about CHF JPY, why I still want to sell CHF JPY. If you go to weekly time frame, you will see, or monthly time frame, shrink it, and you see that this is all-time high since 20. Let me open it for you to see. Since 2002, this is all-time high that CHF JPY have made. So I'm waiting for a good retracement on a monthly time frame. That's what I told you, top-down analysis. And when you check, you see that there is a trend line on monthly. Look at the trend line that has been working. If you take it from here, let's take it from here and go. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. So 1, 2, and 3 on monthly time frame. Hey, when this price will crash, nothing less than 1,000 pips to 2,000 pips. That's what we get from CHF JPY. So, guys, let's go back to daily time frame. I said from maybe next week we'll be looking at daily time frame, so people will understand why we choose the direction we are going for each of these pairs. Look at this week. I'm still expecting price maybe try to now touch this trend line which I've drawn, or from here either price try to touch here, or from here where price is already touched here as a double top, or touch this trend line. So two things happen: either I touch that trend line, or from this particular point, then you will see price continue to go down. All right. So whichever one, CHF JPY, I will continue to sell CHF JPY because I'm believing that price should go down from this point. So that is it for CHF JPY. So if you're a fan, if you want to really take it on a higher time frame, as in to really grab plenty pips from this pair, please guys, take your entry and then stay. Don't run away. You can just move your stop loss to entry point once the trade start moving. All right. So this is it for CHF JPY, and then finally GBP AUD. Remember that GBP AUD, I told you to sell. Go and watch last video. I told you to sell GBP AUD because of this divergence, and those that sold, you know that is over 250 pips, because we made 250 pips. This is it. This is 300 pips. So we made 250 pips from GBP AUD. The same thing with Euro AUD. If you watch a previous video, I told you also to sell Euro AUD, but I didn't bring out the chart Euro AUD, and you can see. Let me bring the chart. All right, let me bring the chart here so that you can see that Euro AUD actually sold also. Let me bring the chart for people to see. This is Euro AUD. So we sold Euro AUD. Then let's see how many pips also we made. We sold it from this point, and then look at it. That's over 250 pips also. So watch our analysis, like our videos, follow us on all our social media handles. You will make money. Look at, let me just show you some of our social media handles. Then you know, like I said, this is powered by FBS. FBS is the one powering this analysis. It's powered by FBS. So let's go and see some of our channels. Let me show you our Facebook page. All right. So this is our let's start with Instagram. This is Dubiss Forex Academy on Instagram. Please join us. This is our Instagram page, and then this is our LinkedIn. You can see me on LinkedIn. Dubiss Chikeze. That's Dubiss Forex Academy. You can follow me on LinkedIn, and then Facebook is also Dubiss Forex Academy. Let me show you Facebook. So this is our Facebook page, Dubiss Forex Academy. Please follow us. I'm just showing you so that you know exactly how our pages look like, so that you don't join the wrong one. Dubiss is DUBISS. So this is our Facebook page, Dubiss Forex Academy. Ensure you like the page, and then finally let's show you our Telegram channel. This is our free Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. This is our free Telegram channel. You can join our free Telegram channel, and then you see and watch our videos. You see how our EAs are performing. You see how we are taking trades and making profit. You see all this analysis, how people are also using it, trading, and also signals, using our signals, trading and making profit. Also, we have our paid group and our student group. So thank you very much for watching. Please ensure you like this video, ensure you comment. Let's get your comment, especially all these people that are using this analysis and trading and making profit. Please let us know now. Give us feedback. Let's get your feedback. Let's get your comments at the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers, guys.